Welcome back. We're here with the K5 Kreg pocket hole system. And what we're going to do is we're going to create a mount similar to the ones that we've seen on YouTube, so this doesn't slide around when you're working. And we were going to change it up a little bit. We're going to add a couple of 2.5-inch hose clamps to support the hose, because when the hose leans or falls off the end of your table, it sort of rips this dust port out. So we're going to remedy that and see how it goes. Stick around. So we found a nice piece of plywood, 3/4 inch, and I'm going to go ahead and just measure this up here. And the width of this already looks pretty good. We're just going to deal with the depth. I want the handles on each side here. I don't necessarily want it in the front, so we want to make this piece as small as possible and just use the space around the jig here. So we'll bring the front where the handle for the clamp is all the way flush with the front here. And we need to figure out how much space we want in the back. About 1 inch or so. We'll make our cut line for the table saw. And let's see here, so if I had a handle on each side, I need to make sure there's room for those clamps, and there is. Great. Looks good. So let's get to the table saw. So naturally, we're going to go ahead and round the corners and do our design. But what I want to do now is just attach it to this base so that I could keep the position and work with how I'm going to attach the hose to the base. I noticed that the vacuum port is a little high. So if I attach the clamp to the base, the hose will be unaligned. So what we're going to do is create sort of a platform here. And that platform will not interfere with the wood pieces going through the jig. It will just be to raise those clamps so that we can support the hose for proper operation. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and attach the jig to the base. I've got the correct size screws here. I'm just going to go ahead and do 2 in the front, 2 in the back for now. So now we've got our position locked. So PowerTec makes a really good hose clamp, 2.5. They've got a handle, and I'm going to attach this to the base a little elevated so that it'll align with the dust port, and that'll work out just fine. These are really nice. They're really wide. It will allow me to make a hole for the screw to go in.